guys, welcome to another episode of the United Way podcast. I'm CJ Davis with One Shot Creations, and I'm here today with the Director of Impact, Aubrey. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Yeah. Did you have a great holiday?
It was pretty great. It's pretty great. Trying to get back in the groove. This is my second day back, so
it's hard.
It's hard. Took 2 weeks off. Played with a 2-year-old for that time.
Yeah.
So to actually talk to humans and to work is tough.
Yeah, always trying to get that adjustment right. Yeah, and you just got back too because you were traveling a little bit.
I was traveling.
Where'd you go?
I went to North Carolina. That's
North
it.
Carolina.
Yep, that's where my family's from. So that's where I was for 2 weeks. What about you? Did you do anything fun?
I just stayed here.
Did your kids survive the flu or whatever they had?
No, they did not. No. Everybody was getting sick except me.
Nice. Got that
Is
immune
that wood?
Strength. We'll call it wood.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get it. I feel sorry for everyone who did because it was rough. But today's topic is about emerging leaders.
It sure is.
Aubrey, if I just landed here on planet Earth, I have no idea what emerging leaders is. Could you talk about that? Because I know you're the staff lead.
Yeah, definitely. So Emerging Leaders is a network for individuals who are interested in professional development for themselves, but also interested in bettering their communities, whether that's through like volunteerism or whatever it may be. It's really about, bettering themselves and the community that they live in. So we typically say Emerging Leaders is for those aged 21 to 40, but, everybody comes from different walks of life and everyone, could be interested in professional development and community. So it's open to everyone, really.
Yeah, that's cool. United Way has like so many programs, and this one right here, it's really great to see that they also have this as well, and I think there's a ton of young professionals that are out here that, don't know about it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We have, a number of events that we host throughout the year, and we try to do at least quarterly lunch with the leaders or brunch with the bosses where we invite, established leaders from our community to come in and speak to those individuals just about whatever they're passionate about. So we've had a number of them come, and we typically have, 20 or 30 participants who consider themselves emerging leaders that show, and it's always someone new, always someone different, bringing their friends or something along those lines. So
yeah, you
really
guys
cool to
had
see.
Nico, at Brunch with the Boss last time. That was great.
Sure did, yeah.
I was able to film her and then as well as talk to her a little bit. And one of the things she said that just like really just won't escape my mind at all. She said, so remember to give yourself grace. I think when we're always on the grind, the 9 to 5, we forget sometimes that we're just, we're human and we don't have to hit and check all the boxes. Sometimes we just have to let it be.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
Just learn to be a little bit more forgiving. So that was great. Brunch with the Boss. If you haven't been, please do. You really get to learn from some of the community leaders that are here. And if you didn't know, like, hey, now you know.
Our first one was in October, and I was on vacation doing it, and I was so upset that I missed it because I forgot to put my vacation on my calendar, and I scheduled Brunch with a Boss, and I went to Briley and Kelly, and I was like, hey guys, these plane tickets have been booked for a long time, and I was like, can you do it? I'm so upset, but it was major FOMO looking at like all the film and stuff like that. I'm so upset that I missed it, but
yeah, that's all good. It's all good. There's definitely plenty more to come.
Yes, definitely. I agree.
Yeah.
So another thing that Emerging Leaders is really well known for is the 40 Under 40 Awards, which again, if you are from planet Mars and just step foot onto Earth or whatever you just said, 40 Under 40 are awards for individuals under the age of 40 who are really just doing great things in the community, bettering their workplaces, bettering their community, and really, just doing amazing things. So every single year we recognize 40 individuals. And this past year, we recognized CJ as a 2023 honoree. So woo!
Yeah. You're excited, I am.
Throwing it back at you.
Well, you know what? And you won as well. Okay, so kudos to you.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, it was a great event, I think one of the best things I think I attended last year, the venue, which you're not originally from here.
No,
but,
I'm not.
That used to be a club like
I
back in the day.
heard a lot about it that night.
Yeah, but it was just so beautiful, and then you had all the vendors set up there, and then Dannon was there with Tap the Coast.
Yeah.
She did great, but it was a wonderful event. I've got to see a ton of young professionals there too. I was like, wow, this is all done, here. And what it means to me to win something like that as a creative person, like there's this notion that creative people in this area just kind of we have this rebel-like mentality. We want to shape the world as the way that we see it. But that goes against conventional thinking, right? Like, no, we want to do it our way, the way that we see things fit. So when you have that mentality and it doesn't necessarily align with a lot of people, so working alongside Step One Automotive Group, they are very untraditional. So they're not just about selling cars; they're about giving back to the community too. So that's kind of where I've learned how to blend what I do. Is because of Step One. Like they've kind of built me up into this young professional. So to win that was that definitely meant a lot to me. It was the love letter that I didn't know I needed.
Well, yeah, like you said, since I oversee the 40 Under 40 awards and the process leading up to that, I get to see all of the applications that are submitted and the responses to all those answers and the questions I'm talking about. But for anyone who's from Planet Mars, if you get nominated as a 40 Under 40 nominee, you fill out an application that's submitted and then reviewed by a selection committee. And again, that selection committee is made up of established leaders in our community. So being chosen by, not United Way staff, but really leaders in the community who know and experience the work that these individuals are really putting forth every single day. So, but going back to what I was saying, I get to see all those applications come in. And I think this year we had 164 nominees, which dwindled down to 80 some applications. But just reading through those applications and really understanding what these individuals are doing and the work that they're doing, you live in a wonderful community, but then when you break it down to the individuals who are making this community so wonderful, it's really eye-opening and just it's just really great to be a part of and to really understand the people that put forth the work.
Yeah. And there's so much to be done. And imagine all the people who, didn't win, but were still considered. There's a lot of work to do, and there's there's probably hundreds of people in this area that we haven't heard their story yet. So I kind of look forward to this year and see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
And, speaking on this year, what else do we have going on?
Yeah, so it's a brand new year. So we have a brand new event coming up. We have our first ever field day on March 1st. So really, really excited about that. It's an adult field day, obviously. 21.
Are there going to be referees there?
Do you think we need referees?
We might need
referees. It's true. Hadn't thought about that, but we'll look into it.
I mean, people might get hurt. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
People
need
might
the EMS. Who knows?
Need the EMS.
No. I'm just kidding. It's going to be a really great, fun time. We talk about professional development, but we also talk a lot about networking and getting together with those individuals and just having fun and letting loose. Talking about what you said earlier, giving yourself grace is extremely important, but also, you don't have to be going 100 miles per hour all the time. So just giving these individuals another chance to let loose, have fun with those individuals they see every single day. So, just picture it, food trucks, drinks, tug of war, spoon, egg race.
Do you have sponsors for this already?
So we're still looking for sponsors. Yeah. Sponsorships start as little as $500. So this is our first ever, but we're really excited about it. This is something that, we haven't seen done in our community. So we think that it's going to be a really fun time and a lot of people are going to enjoy it. So definitely looking for sponsorships, looking for teams. So if your company is interested, y'all can form a team. And then if you're an individual and you just want to have fun and meet some people in a fun environment, then you're more than welcome to come too.
Huh. I didn't know you were doing teams too, right?
Yeah,
So,
teams.
like one shot could come.
One
and
shot
make
could be a team. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Did you hear that, Cody? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Got to practice your potato sack race.
Well, that, and then you also said my favorite thing too, food trucks.
Yes.
So, like, do you need food trucks there as well, right?
Yes, but not everybody pounce at once. I just need like 4 or 5 food trucks.
Okay, so if you, guys, you're listening, you want to actually have some people too in mind.
Well, I heard that you call and they come running, so
Really?
you got to kind of,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So food trucks, sponsorships, and
people.
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 Yeah. Do we know what kind of games we're gonna have?
Well, I mentioned some of them already. Tug of war,
Yeah.
potato sack race,
I was never really good at
spoon
tug of war.
egg. Okay, so I never looked forward to field day when I was a kid. I was honestly kind of an awkward kid. I'm still an awkward person, but now I can at least function and run the potato sack race.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it.
This is your shot. Right
I know.
here.
This is redemption.
This is redemption for sure.
As long as I'm not too busy being the games master.
Yeah. Yeah. A game master. Absolutely. Well, cool. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything.
Yeah.
Aubrey.
Yeah. A lot of fun things coming up. So
Yeah, awesome. Look forward to it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time.
bye.
Bye.